Zooming in while I sit down. Hi there. Okay, book 2 of the Emily and Bill series is called Emily and Bill Meet Dylan. Written by Paul Murphy. I think you can guess who that is. It's him. No, it's me. Hello there. Are we all sitting comfortably? Then, let's begin. Emily and Bill meet Dylan. Now, the two best friends that you will ever see are the unicorn called Bill and his bezie, Emily. They first met one day when Bill was sad and all alone. He'd gone out exploring and forgotten his way home. But with Emily's help, Bill soon recalled anew, and on his magic carpet, away they both flew. They found the unicorn land, and needless to say, they've been the best of friends ever since that day. Now on this sunny morn, Emily and Bill were flying, when below them in a field, they heard a young boy crying. Emily turned and said, "Bill, we have got to land. That boy is upset. I want to hold his hand." Down towards the ground did their magic carpet swoop, but just to show off, Bill did a loop-the-loop. The young boy looked up, and he was full of surprise. A girl and a unicorn, right before his eyes. "Where did you come from?" he asked in trepidation. "Well, we were flying by when we saw your situation." "Please, why are you crying, if you don't mind me asking? It's a lovely spring day. In the sun you should be basking." And then Bill spoke up. "And what's your name, please tell?" The boy looked amazed. "You can speak as well?" "Of course," replied Bill, as he gambled up close. "All unicorns can talk. We're really quite verbose." "Well, my name is Dylan," the young lad he said. "See, it says so on the cap that is sitting on my head. And why am I crying? Oh, the story I must tell is that I've lost my football. It's fallen down that well." He pointed with his finger as he dried his eyes at the well behind his back, in which his football now lies. "That football was a present from my mum and dad. Now it's lost forever. That's why I am sad." "Oh, poor Dylan," Emily commiserated. "Bill and I will get it back," she smiled, and Dylan was elated. They all peered down and down, as far as their eyes would go, and they saw Dylan's football bobbing far below. "I was kicking it about, you know, like you do, when a sudden strong wind caught it, and away it blew. It bounced upon the ground, not once but twice, then bounced into that well. I thought, now that's not nice." Emily turned around to Bill and said, "I have a plan." She whispered in his ear. He said, "I understand." He jumped upon his magic carpet. Upwards he did float, grinning, "I'm adept at manoeuvring. I hope that you did note." Then with a pull on the tassels and a flick of his tail, Bill flew his magic carpet right into the well. "Oh no," gasped out Dylan, "and now your unicorn is gone." "Don't worry," chuckled Emily, "he won't be long." And even as she spoke, Bill, he reappeared. He said, "It's very dark down there, and the echoes are weird." He landed next to Dylan. "I think your day has now improved." Dylan jumped with joy. His ball was in Bill's hooves. "Oh, thank you so much," Dylan burbled with glee. "I could never tell you how much that football means to me." "I'm sorry that it's wet," Bill did apologise, "but it is such a sunny day. It will soon get dry." They had a three-way hug They were such a happy bunch. Then Dylan said to his new friends, would you like to share my lunch? I've got sandwiches of jam and jelly as a treat. If that's the kind of thing that unicorns eat. Bill glanced up at Emily, and as one they both laughed. Emily will eat them certainly, but I'm happy with grass. Then they all sat down and had a wonderful repast. Well, Bill got the hiccups from eating grass too fast. They finished up their picnic and put all their litter away. Now what shall we do, said Bill, to fill this lovely day? Emily gave a smile and whispered, Dylan, hold on tight. Then she took the magic tassels and her carpet took flight. Whoa, said Dylan as they climbed into the air. This is so amazing. I can see everywhere. I can see my little village and the church and its steeple and all of the houses and all of the people. I can see all the fields and I can see the tops of trees. But I think you better swerve because I can see a swarm of bees. Bill flew up beside them. Enjoying the ride? Very much, smiled Dylan, looking at the countryside. Then Emily turned sharply and, oh no, Dylan said, I've just dropped my football and it fell on a cow's head. They flew down to the field next to a very annoyed cow who was thinking, oh, what weather, it's raining footballs now. They all said sorry to her and gave her back a pat. Then they quickly flew away in case she gave them a cow pat back. Eventually the day started coming to an end. They'd had a lovely time together, all these brand new friends. Will we meet again, asked Dylan, sounding quite unsure. Of course we will, said Emily, many times and more. I've had the bestest day, said Dylan as they parted. I never knew what lay in store for me when the morning started. Now Dylan, Bill and Emily, they meet up all the time and have lots of adventures. But those are for another rhyme. So if you're feeling sad one day, if you are feeling blue, remember this. You never know when Bill and Emily will visit you. Thank you for your time. That's the end of this story. And there are the Dylan and Emily sitting in the garden. Thank you for your time, and I'm going to stand up now. So that means I've got to turn the camera off. So I do apologise. You're going to see me getting very close to you. As quick as we can.